Okay, ladies, so I said I was going to do a video to show you all how the integral of secant x became the natural log of the absolute value of secant x plus tan x. And this is actually an integral that I wouldn't expect you to do what I'm about to do, but it's going to work out. And in mathematics, it's sort of like being a magician. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but when it all comes and works out, you're amazed by it, right? And so that's sort of what this integral is. So of course, like, I wouldn't expect you out of the blue to think, oh, this is a u substitution, and oh, I should let my u equal secant x plus tangent x, right? Like, I wouldn't expect you to do that. And so unlike the proof we did for tangent x, where, we rewrote it as sine and cosine, that will be something that, I could see you all proving, but this is not something, but I want to show you where it comes from. And the thing about it is, once you see it, it's not going to be too long of a sort of mini proof to do, but don't think it took mathematicians years and years, and a lot of the things we do in class and a lot of the properties and the proofs that we do, or the properties we use with our integration techniques, it took mathematicians like years and some centuries, decades and centuries to create and develop. So don't think you should just get this automatically, but I did want to show you how we derive, how the integral comes to be. So we're actually going to let u, as you can see right now, we're going to let u equal secant x plus tangent x. Now again, because, mathematicians are sort of like magicians, you don't ask, like, how did you do that? Or why would you think of that? It's like, okay, will this work? So let's see if this is going to work. So if u is secant x plus tangent x, then du is going to be what? Well, we just take the derivative. It's addition here, right? So we can just take the derivative of each term. So the derivative of secant x is, you should know this one by heart, secant x tan x, right? And then the derivative of tangent x is secant squared x, right? Don't forget our parentheses, dx. Okay. Well, we notice that there is a secant in both these terms, right? So we can factor out a secant x from each term, and we'll get tangent x plus secant x dx. And what do you know? This is what our u is, right? So we can rewrite du as secant x times u dx. Okay, that looks a little weird. And so let's just put all the u's on one side. So we divide by u on both sides. Then we'll have 1 over u du equals secant x dx. Okay. And so we can replace. So we have secant x dx is now just the integral of 1 over u du, which is the natural log of the absolute value of u, plus c, which is the natural log of the absolute value of secant x plus tangent x plus c. Wow, you all are now math magicians. And so we have this nice integral here. So this you need to put to memory, along with, of course, we already proved that the integral of tangent x was the natural log of the absolute value of secant x. Secant x plus c. All right. Bye, ladies.